Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today, kind of a question, and that is, have you ever had watches you used to hate, but you've grown to love, or at least like? And that's what I'm going to talk about today. 3 watches I used to hate for one reason or another, but have really grown on me. Of course, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. I'm wearing the Girard Perregaux Laureato. Lots of glare with these lights. But go take a look. Laureato Moonphase, absolutely gorgeous. And also, guys, go take a look at DelReyWatch.com. A bunch of new stock today. Vintage Breitling 42mm Rolex Explorer. Breguet Transatlantique on a bracelet, box and papers. And a beautiful two-tone Cartier de Calibre diver, amongst other goodies that are waiting for you at DelReyWatch.com. Link in the description below. So yeah, guys, I've been, doing watches have been my main thing for over 10 years. And there's a lot of watches that I remember really disliking, almost hating. Hate is a strong word, but really disliking, thinking I never wear. But nowadays, I kind of like. And that may be cyclical. And I figured I'd give you some examples today, and I'd want to hear what you guys think maybe that fits the bill for you. The most radical one is the Breitling Aerospace, the Annie Digi watch. I remember when I used to work in retail, I hated this thing. It was titanium, so it felt very light and cheap. I remember it looked so 80s, and like older dads would wear this Breitling, like 50, 60-year-old men. I just didn't get it. But nowadays, I see all the positives. Firstly, it's not terribly expensive. Now, yes, guys, it's over $1,000. I know it's expensive for a lot of people, and it's expensive for me, but in the grand scheme of watches, it's not terribly expensive. It's lightweight. Now, that's not a bad thing. That just means I can wear it and kind of forget about it. It's titanium, so it's super duper durable. It's Annie Digi, so I love to travel, I can have multiple time zones, and I don't ever have to set it. It's the perfect travel watch, not to mention the kind of 80s styling is cool to me nowadays. I don't know, I always wanted to add one, well actually no, that's a lie, not always, but I currently want to add one to my collection as like the ultimate quartz watch. I think I'd wear the hell out of it, particularly with traveling, and I can beat it around within reason and not have to worry about it too much. Breitling Aerospace is pretty damn cool. The second one, and boy, you guys are going to say I told you so, is the Grand Seiko GMT, particularly the spring drive Snowflake. Everybody here knows I'm not a huge Grand Seiko fan. I've openly admitted it. I've also openly admitted to the fact that it wasn't for any particular reason apart from I don't love the branding. I haven't warmed up to it. Spring drive is essentially a quartz movement with some mechanics that is overpriced. But I gotta be honest with you. The level of finishing is fantastic. The dial is gorgeous. It's super accurate. And spring drive is a real horological innovation. All these things are true. I'm not trying to convince you guys. But these are things that help me get convinced. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm still not 100% sure if I'm ready to spend that kind of money on a Grand Seiko. But I'm certainly getting there, and I certainly do really enjoy them. And if I got gifted one or got a killer price on one, I would wear it with pride and with joy. But Grand Seiko is quickly coming up those ranks. And last is the JaegerLeCoultre Master Compressor series. I remember when I worked at Wimpy, these things were hideous to me. The double crowns. I hated the double stitch strap. It rubbed me the wrong way. Be it the Master Geographic, the normal Master Compressor, the Alarm. I don't know. For me, JLC was Master Control and Reverso. And what business did Jaeger have making a sports watch? Boy, was I wrong. I mean, I always knew they were good watches. I just never liked them. Nowadays, I love them, including the double stitch strap. I can't really explain it because even back then I knew technically they were a good watch, and they still technically are a good watch today, but aesthetically it just took 10 years, but I've grown to really enjoy it. There's something elegant in my mind about owning a JLC sports watch, a maker of dress watches but could also do sports watches. something, it's like a more refined sports watch in my mind. I'm not sure. This is one I can't really explain apart from just saying, I kind of like that. Anyway, guys, has this ever happened to you? I mean, I've got more than this on my list. There's a few Glasutas, particularly the Senator 70s, which also is growing on me. But I'd be curious to know, what watches did you used to really dislike that have grown on you? And why do you think that was? Let me know in the comment section below. Anyway, guys, thank you for sticking around for another shorter little episode of Federico Talks Watches. We'll be back on Monday. Thank you so much, and take care.